Hello everybody and welcome to episode 14 in my Frostpunk campaign let's play for the New Home scenario on hard difficulty. Now in the last episode the storm has just hit and we basically just have to ride it out for the next week and see if we can survive it. We have 12,000 coal banked, we have 3,700 food rations, so that's food that people can consume, and then we've got nearly 2,000 raw food which we can still probably cook and turn into food rations. So I think on the food front we actually managed to pull ourselves out of it. I don't have much in the way of resources like steel and wood. I don't know what we're going to need. I'm assuming events and things are going to come up where, you kind of have to keep your production going. I can't imagine I just have to sit here and wait. I honestly cannot remember what happens, so we're just going to have to ride it out and see what happens. So in between sessions, all I've done is disable a lot of the buildings, like the hunters' hangars, that they can't work anyway during the storm. We can't zoom out, by the way, any further than this. We are blocked from seeing the Frostland. We have no visibility on the Frostland. Everything is just being frozen over and we're in the midst of the storm itself right now. So essentially we've gotten pretty much all the technologies we needed to have steam level 4. The temperature right now is livable for pretty much everywhere, although it's chilly and a little bit cold in certain places. For instance, the prison is very cold, which has me concerned because obviously then people in there have a chance of getting sick, and but if we turn off the prison, then discontent is going to rise, so it's a tricky one to balance. We need to lower the amount of discontent as much as we can, and I'm going to be trying to do that by serving up good food from now on, although I imagine that they're going to go through all the soup rations that we have, so food is still going to be considered bad for quite a long time. And other than that, we just have events that have made things kind of bad. So I've built the patrol station here and assigned some people to it. But I don't think it's taken effect yet because I only assigned people while it was paused. And apart from that, the only ones I haven't disabled are a couple hunters' hangars that are still waiting on the food to arrive and come back. So once they come back, then we'll disable them. Now, I saw some comments where people said if the hothouse isn't going to work anymore, you should dismantle it. And that's a great idea, and that's what we're going to do. We'll get back a steam core. Now, what we could do with that is if we feel like coal is getting a bit close, we could always invest it into building this up onto a steam coal mine. So we get level 2. It utilizes another steam core. Or we could just build another infirmary if we end up getting a lot of sick people. Maybe we could take care of them that way. There'll be room for it here in this gap. So I think that was a really great idea. I wouldn't have thought of that. And that's pretty much it. So let's just let time play. I don't think I'm going to be doing any building or anything like that. I mean, we could build child shelters. Our 2 extra large resource depots have finished. I don't know what we're going to need them for because I can't imagine we're going to be producing anything where we actually need them. And I think it's almost a bad idea to be dismantling different things now because people are going to be walking out far into the cold to dismantle resource depots. I don't think it's worth it. We'll just leave them. They don't cost me anything being there. We'll just leave it. So let's let time play. Let's see how it goes. So a few of the hunters are just arriving back now, delivering these last little bits of food. It's work time.
No time to waste.
So the steam hubs are going to come online and some of these buildings should become operational again. And we have our storm music, the best music in the game. So our cookhouse installation is being researched in perfect time because they were quite cold. So now they're up to livable as they're making the food. So we could get another tech. So I think techs like gathering post installation is probably the most important thing we can get right now. Healthcare installation, I think. It's a tough one actually, which one we should go for on that front. Yeah, I think gathering post installation. Because that'll prevent people getting sick. Medical post installation is nice and all, but we don't actually really have any people working them right now. Because there's only 10 sick people. Oof, listen to those noises. It is freezing. Alright. Let's turn this off. Take the people off it. I know they don't really work it anyway, but I just like having it off, the off symbol instead of having it on. I prefer it. Okay, so the child shelters are still apparently quite cold. We could activate heaters and put children in there, and that would raise hope, because hope is a little bit low. ×2, storm is coming. We're doing okay. We're doing alright. Although next day it's going to drop another 10 degrees, then another 10, then another 10, and just constantly put us to the test. And we always have the overdrive ready to go, should we wish to... Actually, let's turn it on just for a little bit. There we go. Lovely and livable, just for a little while. Bring it up to about 20% or so, and then we'll toggle it back down. Work time! Get to work! So we've one automaton on steel, and then people working this one. Let's take the automaton off and get more people on. It's plenty toasty in here. These workplaces are totally fine, and their route to get to and from work is totally fine as well. Alright, I'll take that off. So now any of these like symbols here, these like white symbols, that's just the buildings that are offline. The red symbols means like something needs your attention, like this one over here, for instance. So let's just turn that off, turn that off. So now that all the hunters, they're off. All the people are free from doing that job. We have a free... Yeah, we can put the automaton out on the coal, the steam mine out there. And we're still processing the food, so no more food's going to be coming in. We're just going to be cooking it. And keeping an eye on the sick people. There's actually nobody sick here, but the place is very cold, and there's nothing I can do about it. Other than I could build a... Actually, you know what? I'm going to build a steam hub out there. I think it's the right thing to do. And finish the road network. Ooh, just got chills. Is this where we build them? Yeah, so this completes our steam hub road network actually quite nicely. Now that will cost extra coal that we'll be burning that we didn't really account for, so we'll have to see how that goes. Heating a prison, can you imagine? And then we could actually turn on more engineers to work this workshop. I've got a lot of the medical posts offline as well right now. So we've got 2 sick, 2 gravely ill. So yeah, let's turn off... I think they're probably in here. That's my guess. Yeah, in prison. So we'll turn off the prison. Just until we get that steam hub built, because otherwise people are just going to constantly get sick in there. There are prisoners running free. This isn't order. This is the complete opposite. Why are there prisoners on the streets? Is something wrong at the prison? Richard Norden, concerned citizen. Oh, there's still a few out here that haven't been deactivated. Alright. 685 people. By the way, I never mentioned it, but I've gotten a bunch of achievements. I have over 600 population living in houses only. You can't see this on my screen right now, I guess, but I got a bunch in this session, or in the last 2 sessions that I didn't mention. Have over 600 population. Don't let anyone leave for London. That was another one we got. Accept all groups of refugees. Save everyone in the Frostland. Now, that's something that we got, even though I know a few people did die out there, but I think it just meant that all the camps that we could find, that we didn't have to like find the extras, but I feel like that one doesn't really count. It's a bit of a weird one. Deal with the Londoners' graffiti peacefully. And what else? I think that's it. Yeah, save every person in the Frostland. That was Lost Souls. So we got 4 different achievements there. I don't know, just thought it was worth pointing out, because they come up on screen, but you guys actually don't see them, and I forgot to read them out. So we're at max steel. Max steel. Okay. Well, what we could do is change a coal one to steel, and then activate this for coal. So that's a nice big thick resource depot for coal. Food rations are almost full as well now. The wall drills are digging deep. Both the automatons are working hard on those. Gathering post installation has been increased, so all the gathering posts out here now are doing a little bit better. And we could build another one actually, because we're thumping more than we can gather on this. So these are now comfortable. Holy shit. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Let's build another one. We can afford it. We have the people. Sorry. Gathering post. Oh, the question is though, yeah, it's not within a heat zone, right? No. Wait, is it really not within a heat zone? There must be a heater here somewhere. Oh, he's sitting on it. I couldn't see it. Right. Yeah, there's actually no more room, the way this is like badly built, I guess. Badly built by me, I should say. Oh no, we can fit one here, and it looks like it can gather. Okay, cool. Stick it down. Alright, new technology. So, medical installation. That's what we want next. 80 steel for that one. And we can now turn this on. So we've got even more people in the research now than we've ever had. Only 3 sick people during the storm? Are you kidding me? Alright, turn off that generator. It's gone up. Or the overdrive. It's gone high enough. Back to livable for now. We could run some propaganda, tell everyone, don't worry about the storm, we see an end to it, or something like that. I don't know. God, the atmosphere is so good. I wish it was more tense though, because I feel like we're doing really well. The first time I did this, I think I died actually many times before I actually ever achieved victory. But the first time I barely survived the storm, almost everybody died. I was left with like 30 people left. Uh-oh. So we have one freezing. Victoria Thorburn. Can we check out where she is? Why is she out here? Get off that. See, this is why I need to deactivate these. It's a bit silly that people have ended up somehow working on those buildings. It's a big oof. Big mistake. I thought I cleared out all those red icons. They should be all cleared now, though. Hopefully they'll get treated. She was freezing. She didn't get, like, frostbite. She just was freezing. Alright, 9 p.m. It's the evening. Temperature will drop significantly. 3 levels. So we're going to go to negative 100, negative 110, negative 120, and then negative 150. And that's the real test right there. So let's keep it moving. I'll try to keep it moving relatively fast. Our hothouse is being disbanded. So I guess... I don't know if I need to build it now. But I have nothing else to build it with. Or no other... Yeah, I think we'll just build an infirmary here anyway. And if we don't need it, we'll get rid of it. We don't need it. Definitely don't need it now. But just in case. Better to have it than to suddenly balloon up to 200 sick people and not have it, right? So we'll just have it. Not use it for a while. It's the current heating situation. And we're getting medical... Yeah, so I'm not even using the heaters. I forgot about that. We could also get some more heating. So I think we're good for another 2 heat levels, but maybe that third one's going to hurt a lot. We'll start going down to Chile and below. 7 people sick. Rokas Nokolis, Dorothy Stahelen. Oh, and the prison is off, and discontent is pretty low. I think we've done well. Alright, we've got an event. Danger of collapse. Sir, one of our engineers wants to talk to you. He's concerned about the danger that the cold poses to our mines. We're doing everything we can to heat the mines, but the air we're pumping into the shafts is so cold now that the hydraulic roof supports are starting to freeze. When they do, the tunnels will start collapsing. Okay, keep me informed. Luckily, we don't have people down there. We have automatons, so we're safe. We're safe with that. We have 4 days of coal still. You know, it's basically maintaining itself at our current burn rates. So what's the problem here? Child shelters. So we'd have to turn on the heat. Yeah, I'm okay. Just leave them off. Just leave them off. They're too cold to have anybody in them. I hope children aren't being put in them during the day, right? Too cold. This building must be at least chilly. And we can't deactivate. So I'm guessing that they're not being put in there. Alright, let's speed it up. We're about to take our next temperature drop. Coal is stable. 17 people sick. I didn't think it was possible for it to get this cold, says Barney Berkeley. The wind. I can't hear my own thoughts. I've seen the automatons crawl around. It's pretty cool. Okay, so that temperature drop now means the watchtowers have stopped working. Now what we could do is turn on the heaters for all of those things, which is going to increase our burn rate. By how much? 2 coal per hour. And there's quite a few of them. But I'll do it. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 10 coal per hour extra. And what else has stopped working? The infirmary here has stopped working. Why is that? Just... They've all stopped working. Oh, we're getting medical healthcare installation right now. Okay, so we'll just turn on the heaters for 2 of them for now. And that'll take care of everyone in there. And just to make sure no one's in here, we'll just disable these buildings. Good. At least everyone's eating food, and that's all good as well. In fact, I don't know if I've cheated it a little, but bad food has gone away, even though we definitely stored a lot. The mines are freezing. Sir, it's so cold that the hydraulic roof supports in our coal mines are failing. If the tunnels collapse, the lower levels will be cut off. We should either abandon them or send volunteers to replace the supports, but the task is extremely dangerous. Abandon the lower levels. The output of all types of coal mines will fall by 80%. Alright, yeah, I'm not sending people in there. If they collapse, they die. 10 volunteers? No way. We've got a lot of coal banked. I think we'll be alright. We also have coal thumpers still operational. So, yeah, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Negative 100 degrees, by the way. Actually, the coal thumpers... Well, they're offline right now because it's 8 a.m. I have to heat them up with this thing. There we go. They're still not operational, really? Shit. Let's thump a little bit of coal. It's the last little bit we need. Let's get some people gathering. Gathering posts are still... not great, are they? Let's, during the workday, toggle on that overdrive. Just keep everyone warm. Alright, it's getting a little challenging. Just little challenging, little teasers here and there of like, oh, things are going offline. Alright. I see what you're doing. 9 coal an hour. So we'll start seeing this number tumble. And we've got 5 days, it seems, for that bigger drop. Yeah. So those thumpers could only have been built next to coal that's on the ground. And there's coal here, isn't there? No, I guess not. I guess that's it. Oh, no. It's the mines that can only be built. Thumpers can be built anywhere, actually. Yeah. So we could have more thumpers if we really wanted to. We'll test it. We'll see how low we go. We need to get that technology done. Dude, coal is gaining. It's still gaining. You can't hurt me with your mines collapsing. I'm getting a little cocky now, I admit. But it feels good to be on top of the game instead of like always... This game punishes you so hard, it feels good not to be like just groveling for forgiveness. For, not for forgiveness, but what's the word? I can't think of the word. I'm such an idiot sometimes. I've said that throughout this Let's Play so much. I don't know. I can't think of the word. Like the word for someone who takes pity on you, you know? Eases up on you. Whatever. Let me know in the comments. I'll think of it maybe in the episode. Healthcare Insulation 2 research. So that means we can now turn off the heaters in the healthcare bays, right? Because they're super hot. These heaters now heat up by 2, by the way. 2 levels, so good. Alright. So what did that do? That brought it up by just 1 level. Oh no, that was, sorry, here. Yeah, 1 heat level. Cool. Alright, what else do we need now? Coal mining rationalization. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Seems to make sense, considering. Coal thumper injections. They'll produce coal piles faster? Nah, we've already got too many. Exploration and industry. The automatons working more efficiently might be good. I feel like it's a bit of a waste. And then what about heating? To generator range, the heater efficiency. Yes, definitely. And then advanced heaters. Yes, those 2 for sure. For sure. Yep, let's do that. So then the workplaces still are operational even when the temperature keeps dropping and dropping. Look at this. Oh, that's because we do have the overdrive on. Let's not get cocky. Any more cocky, I should say. Only 13 sick. I can't believe out of all the times in the game for sick people, now is when we have the least amount of sick people. -6. Who's sick? Rokas, he's been sick for so long. Let's go see when he's done. In less than an hour. All of these people are about to come out. They're like, oh, that was, got a little chilly there for a second. Got the sniffles. They had a nice warm place to rest. Very comfortable. So the weather is currently detracting it by -8. But our insulation of the medical base is +2. The heat zone itself is 6. And the healthcare insulation technologies are further to, as well as just the regular base building, yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Speed this up. What's the problem? Fear of a coal shortage. Are you kidding me? Sir, the output of our coal mines has fallen so low that people are terrified we'll freeze during the storm. We better do something about it. We'll build coal thumpers. We have 3 days to build 2 coal thumpers and 6 gathering posts. Discontent will rise slightly. Hope will fall slightly. I'm kind of tempted to say that we could do it. We're in a pretty comfortable position right now. No, I don't think so, actually. No, we don't need to. We'll make it anyway. We'll make it anyway. We don't need them. Don't give me that shit. Patrol, please. Have a little walk around. Have a little walk around, check on people. Spreading rumors about coal shortages when we've got 12,000 in the bank. We've got a massive warehouse over here full of it. Generator looks so thick. Alright, let's keep going. The next temperature drop is coming up. 900 wood, by the way. We're almost maxed out. I was going to say we could build roads everywhere, but I don't want people walking around. So we'll just leave it. Although, if we could build nice road infrastructure inside the town, that'd be kind of cool. This is all heated up anyway, so it's not a big deal to ask for this. How good is that music? Alright, now maybe people can get around quicker, I don't know. Or easier. Maybe. Are they built instantly? No, they're not. They're building them now. Cool. City's looking good. Man, I would love to be like sleeping outside of the... I mean, it'd be quite bright, but how warm would you be sleeping next to a steam hub like that? Food rations are bursting the banks. 4,500 food. And I was worried about food. Psh, all you need is about 20 hunters hangers. Jeez. It's a good thing we took in so many people. Like, if we didn't have the people and we didn't care for them as well as we did, we never would have been able to bring in that food. But that being said, without that amount of people, you wouldn't need to feed as many. It's a tough balancing act. Alright, negative 110. Coming up. The wind. I can't hear my own thoughts. Let's, I shouldn't have had the overdrive on so long. That's a bit of a mistake on my part. We're livable with the overdrive on during the... Yeah, workday's about to kick in now. So let's see what we're on the workplaces. Okay, they're heating up. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. We still have the heaters that we can turn on. Let's see, what's the problem? Coal theft. Are you fucking kidding me? Someone stole 1,156 coal? It seems that not everyone believes the assurances that our supplies will last. Sometimes egoism or simply fear sways people. Send our men after the thieves. We'll make it anyway. Hope is pretty low, dude. I can't stand for that. That's a bit much. 1,100? I mean, I think we'd actually be fine. But I don't know if I can handle discontent will rise, hope will fall. Let's try it, and I'm going to run propaganda. I can't believe I'm letting someone get away with that. That's a lot to steal from us. Propaganda. People must be told repeatedly that we survive every day thanks to order. This should jump down now, right? Well, maybe it didn't drop that much. Okay. Because it looked like it dropped by like 1%. But I thought maybe... I don't know. Anyway, let's just let the... I'm going to throttle that overdrive for a while. Until the evening. So it's only 10 a.m. So we might have to turn it off at about lunch. Lunchtime. We're doing good though. Let's crank these up. 10,000 coal. 3 days worth. That is actually a little tight. That is a little tight. Maybe we should start investing in some thumpers. I'm not too sure where we could even build them though, if I'll be honest. So there's a steam hub here. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's build this road out that way. And let's get a steam hub out in the middle of it. Getting a little scared. And then we'll need coal thumpers either side. And then with gathering posts. Although I don't even know if I'll put people on these, to be honest. I think that will be heated up, I think. Now, I'm going to halt the construction of everything except the steam hub and let that come online. Want that steam hub up first, and then once the area is heated, then we'll let the building commence. We'll find out the true extent of our range. I'm guessing here is fine to build extras as well. So we've got the manpower to handle. We could even have another coal thumper there if we wanted to. I love the cliff edge, it's so cool. Heater efficiency upgrade, nice. And then the next one is advanced heaters. Steam hub range upgrade. It's kind of tempting, actually. I think I've said that a million times. Steam hub efficiency upgrade. That's actually more tempting. At least we're on top of sick people. That's the big thing. So what time is it now? Or yeah, so it's midday. Still letting that overdrive do its thing. We're building the steam hub up. Who's out there building it? Francis Spicer. Cool name. Not forgetting anything else, am I? Nothing stupid. We're about to hit the max amount of food. That's a good problem to have. 91% generator stress level critical. Alright, let's turn that stress level down. All of this stuff can now be built up. So let's let the construction commence. And then what we could do is actually set this to just be worked hours. We'll do that afterwards, so we need this the building to commence. There we go. Coal Central. I guess if I was being a bit more efficient, I would have slid it along the edge here, actually, but oh well. What are you gonna do? So what's the deal now? So now places are fucking cold without the overdrive on, because the overdrive does give me that 2 levels of heat, and we're about to drop down another temperature range. So that's something we need to think about. Let's turn on some of the advanced heaters, at least in the tech areas, for the morning. It's free time now again. Okay, things are getting a little rough. We've got only 5 sick people not being treated, and that's because, yeah, so we have to turn on the heaters now permanently in the infirmary base. Okay, take care of those 5 people. Turn on the heaters pretty much everywhere now, but that's going to start hammering our coal. But hopefully it'll be offset by the amount we're bringing in. That's the idea. And once this is done, we can set this to working hours only. Okay, so 248 people available. So let's assign as many people as we can to these. I think it said four gathering posts per steam coal thumper, so we should be more than covered. Yeah. 9,000, so we dipped below our 10,000 threshold of coal. We gotta be careful with that. I don't want to fuck all this up. Child shelters. Cookhouse is finally not operational, so we could just be like, look, you've cooked your food, that's fine. We had 300 rations that we didn't cook. Big deal. We'll leave it for now. I don't know if you need it to be online for people to actually get their food. We'll find out. I've got a person who's freezing. George Boyle. He's in a guard station out this way. Heat yourself up, son. Run a patrol as well. Heat yourself up, son. And what do we have? We have a bunkhouse that's actually freezing. How could that be the case? Oh, it's a bunkhouse. Oh, that's a mistake. They're in a heat zone. I had one bunkhouse. Oh, I think it was actually that one person living in it as well at the time, wasn't there? There was like one person assigned to it before. Luke Cassidy. I know the name well. I love that even with 600 people, I'm still spotting the patrons every now and then. No gatherables in range. There will be. There will be. Alright. Wood is pretty much maxed out. I forgot, actually, you know what we should do? Is get off the wall drills for the morning and start thumping coal to be ready to be gathered for the guys that come out in the morning so that they're not waiting around. How good is that? Speed it up. Day 46, we're about to have our next drop, and then it looks like it's going to go to day 50. Didn't think it's possible for it to get this cold. Well, it's going to get even colder. I didn't think it was possible to have this few sick... Oh, shit. I was just about to say, we didn't have that many sick people. We've got loads now. Alright, open the sick bays. Open the sick bays! Take care of as many as we can. Okay, this is pretty rough now, because now at 120, we need to just have the overdrive on. But I don't know how long we can really last with the overdrive, to be honest. So we've got advanced heaters. So now the heating level is going to go up by 3 levels. So I'm going to turn this off until... Oh, I don't know. We kind of need it on, though, don't we? But I can't. Shit. Well, let's think about it. Anyway, let's see what other tech we could get. I mean, I think that's it. There's nothing that would, like, make our generator more powerful. We just have to deal with the heat. This is like it. People just need to sit in their houses and we need to run that overdrive, and then we just need to turn it on and off every now and then. With the overdrive off, these are still operational though, the medical bays, so I guess we can let a few people get sick, although that's not very ideal. Let's turn on the medical posts as well. Maybe we need to build a few more of them. We might need a lot. Keep everyone being treated just for the next day. I mean, we're gonna go down to negative 150. It won't be much we can do then. That's like really endgame. So let me see. There's still 2 out here. Yeah, let's turn them on. Burning the crap out of our coal though. Turning on all these heaters. But you need to do it. Need to do it. What am I supposed to do? Not treat anybody? The other question is, could we save on steam cores and build another couple infirmaries? We could now maybe dismantle the wall drill. I feel like we don't need them anymore. Dismantle those, build a couple more infirmaries somewhere. I have no idea where we could fit them in though. Maybe one here, right next to that steam hub. Maybe clear some gathering posts and fit another in. That might work. Clear the child shelters. Fuck the child shelters. Alright, let's see how that goes then. Darkness before dawn. Achievement unlocked. Cool. I'll read that achievement in a sec. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run calculations with the new data. The storm will pass in a couple days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing you can do can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and people are losing all hope. We have to stay strong. We have to stay fucking strong. There's no point getting any text. Just get out of the buildings. You're all done. You did a great job. Everyone did great. It's now just a matter of holding on. Tech is done. Everywhere's freezing, by the way. Very cold. Actually, they're not freezing. They're just very cold. It could be worse, but that is a lot. There's a lot of houses not being covered right now, but we need to just let that cool down just a bit and then turn it back on when we can. It's a shame we don't have housing heaters. Although I guess that'd be insane. Propaganda center. There we go. Let's get them warmed up. 2 days of coal left. Oh, look. Darkness right before the dawn. Ah, so these ones weren't covered by the... Yeah, so forget that then. Turn these off. Get out of there. You don't need it. Just turn it off. You don't need to dismantle it. Just get out of there. They're on chili. Alright, they're just dumping that last little bit of coal, but I think we'll make it those 2 days then. It's 46, yeah. So as soon as those wall drills get dismantled, we'll build a couple infirmaries that will take care of the people that aren't being treated right now, and hopefully they remain. They can, I don't know, process some of the sick people that we have. That's a lot of freezing people. Okay, we need to turn this on. Kathunk. We'll ride it up to, I don't know, 70 degrees, 70%, and then we'll toggle it off. I might have been a bit brazen with that, I admit, in the beginning. Should have saved it until now. At first, that 50% we're losing basically on it. What's your problem? People refuse to work. Sir, a group of people employed at this medical post refuse to go to work today. They say that they want to spend their final hours with their families. Discontent will rise. Yeah, fuck that. You have a job to do. People are sick. If it was your family that were sick, you would go heal them. Get back to work. I mean, that rose by 1%. I think we're okay. Actually, there's nobody even on this. Get in there. Turn on those heaters. Treat the sick, please. The wall drills have been dismantled. Let's build 2 infirmaries. $85 people being treated. 1 people are frightened. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, we're doing it. Day 47 coming up. We've got to ride this 120 for a little longer, this negative 120. We're getting through some sick people though, and the overdrive is on though. That's the big complaint, the big problem right now. We got to throttle that on and off every now and then. I think I said I'll get to about 70 and then we need to turn it off for just a little bit. Actually, let's turn it off now while people are at work. Screw them if they're cold. Let it cool down just a tiny bit. See, the problem is it cools down faster the longer you leave it. It's perfect game design. You're incentivized to just leave it longer, but it causes more problems the longer you leave it. Alright, let's get people in there. Get the heaters on. 9,000 coal. I think we're fine for coal, so soon we'll start telling people to stop working these buildings. Although it's almost better to have them working there because they're warmer than if they stayed at home. Almost at day 47. 30 people sick being treated. We have the space for about, I think, 100? 105? Tech buildings are all offline, aren't they? I think so. We had 5. Yeah, they're off. I think when they're off, the heaters don't count, but just to make sure. In fact, let's just do this really quickly. Just turn off the... Yeah. So that's what they look like when they're freezing. That's like just nothing. People in there just immediately like freeze. Very high risk of getting ill. Small risk of requiring an amputation. No amputations this entire game. It's crazy. No prosthetics needed to be made. Saved so much efficiency on our factory by just not having to... I mean, the amount of steel... I think it requires steel. Steel that you need... And I think maybe wood. I could be wrong, but I feel like you do need steel to make prosthetics. And, you know, engineers and have the factory going. We didn't need any of that. We can run another one of these patrols soon as well. And we have the food to do it. That's another thing that's so incredible. Alright, it's free time, so let's slam this on again. We went down to 42%. Let's bring it to 40%. We'll ride that to 40%. People are really getting sick now, though. Alright. Let's turn it on. A little bit chilly. 86 people in care, 9 people not. I think we have a space for 100. Didn't need to go all the way down with forceful persuasion as well. I'm happy about that. Agitators might have been kind of cool. And they didn't really cause a problem, but I just didn't really want that law. Be a bit too dystopian for my taste. So yeah, based on the amount of engineers we have, we can kind of afford to have a few more medical bays. And I don't know if there's much heating area left. There is here, actually. This is all heated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just medical bay the shit out of it. And we can take care of... I think we can take care of 10 people now in these medical bays. Am I wrong with that? It used to be 5. I don't know if we got a tech that improved it. No, we didn't. It was the reduction in workers in the infirmaries, I think, that we did. Yeah. Now the question is, could we do something radical? Could we remove the coal mines now and build more infirmaries? Maybe that would be a better thing. Just to house them. I just don't want these people dying. I don't think we need any more coal. We've got 8,500, so just get off these. You're fine. Get off. And dismantle the buildings. We don't need them. We can maybe get another infirmary here somewhere, although it looks like I haven't built it too effectively here. Maybe. We'll see. What are we up to? 48%. It's going to be a rough drop. Basically, we're going to go to freezing. I think no matter what, everyone's just going to freeze. And we'll just have to see, like, can we handle it? There's almost no point in working anything, really. You don't need the coal. I guess there's no harm, like, if it is chilly in those areas, so... I suppose there's that. Alright, let's see these things get dismantled. I don't know what to do with our automatons now, though. Oh, there's a medical post here. Let's put people on that, turn it on, heat it up. A 100 people are sick. 110 are in treatment. This is pretty bad. It's about to get colder in another day. But I've done everything I can. I mean, I kept people pretty, I feel like, pretty warm for as long as I could. But maybe I left them freezing during the day too long. But I mean, I had to. The question is, can we just process all of the sick people within this one day and then take on the next before... Oh, I love the morning meeting. You can just see all the people who gather in the mornings to sort out, like, what's the deal? What's the situation? We've got 100 people who are feeling unwell, 100 people being treated. What can we do about it? It's like, well, just hang on and we'll get to them in one day. And then it's like, well, we know that we're going to drop 30 degrees in another day. Well, tough. Actually, I don't want automatons running these buildings. That'd be madness. So I'm turning on a lot of heaters here. And we've just dismantled our main... Actually, the coal consumption from these buildings wasn't too much. From these ones, sorry. But from these, it's a lot better, the gathering posts. So we haven't actually hurt ourselves for coal too much. Other than the fact that now we're not gaining during the night. What's your problem? Panic spreads, fear of the storm. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time, the entire staff of this gathering post have refused to work. Discontent will rise slightly. We're at half discontent. Facility will stop working for the day. Let's stay home. Just stay home. That overdrive is on. 63%. We'll raise it to 70. We'll turn it off for about 10%, and then we'll turn it back on. We'll keep doing that. Try to throttle it as best we can. Oh, am I an idiot? Is this not within... This isn't within a Steam Hub's range. It should be. Oh, it actually just about isn't. Yeah. So these two, I shouldn't have built them. They're a mistake. Let's get rid of them. Get rid of them. Sorry. Actually, you know what? Just get rid of it. It's fine. Whatever. Stop. Just Get off, turn it off, leave it. It's fine. It was a mistake. Just don't work it. Turn it off. Turn off the heat. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're about to dismantle these, and then we're going to build the infirmaries, and we'll just see what happens. Now, infirmary. How can we... Let's get rid of this. One of the tech buildings, and then we can slot in an infirmary here, I think. If we just demolish some road. They're very tight on space. At least heated space. Oh my god. 83 sick. Okay, we're getting through some, and we're building some of the extra things, so that's all good. So there's a steam hub here. And a watchtower. Let's activate that. And pretty tempting to remove this, which would raise discontent a little bit. But then we could get a steam... Okay, let's just see where the infirmary can go. It's gotta be somewhere. It's hard to see. It doesn't look like it, though. Did we get rid of that tech building yet? No. We could definitely get one in there, though, when the tech building gets removed. So let's get rid of this gathering post as well. This is inoperative. This is the one that wasn't working anyway because people went home, so it's perfect. Get rid of it. And once we do that, we can dismantle this street. And then we can build 2 infirmaries here. And take care of... Just get through people a bit quicker, maybe. What are we up to now? 70%. We gotta turn it off. We just gotta calm it down just for a bit. Sorry. We have to, though. Alright, cool. So, the space has been made. And we're gonna leave this on. And that's 2 infirmaries, both which will be heated. Alright. And we'll wait for this to come down to, I don't know, 60? Maybe 55, 60? Alright, this one's almost done. There we go, functioning. New people are in there. Down to 68 not being treated. That number is getting smaller. I'd like to see it. 13 people are freezing. We gotta turn that overdrive back on in a sec. Don't want someone getting frostbite this late into the game. Don't tell me you're not within Steam Hub range. Did I make that mistake again? I wouldn't have thought so. No, yeah, he is. Turn this one on. Oh, the pathway. Oh my god, are you kidding me? There we go. It's active. Alright, great. Only 15 people not being treated. We're down to 58. Perfect, let's bring it back up. Let's keep throttling that overdrive. Alright, we've got almost... I don't know. We might as well just let this burn now, right, all the way to the top. Because at negative 150, it's just going to be freezing, overdrive or not. Because they only have 3 heat levels, so it's going to go down by 3 more. Panic spreads, fear the storm. Let them stay home. It's fine. It's all fine. This is it. Everything is done now. No more infirmaries, no more steam cores. Not really, anyway. Unless we started dismantling automatons. Which actually we could do. We've got 2 not doing anything. Let's do that. Let's take apart the automatons. Who knows, we might find room for another infirmary somewhere. Just to house them. Where's that other one? "111." I don't know where the ones that aren't working are. There he is. Got him. The Great Norseman. Oh shit! He just breaks down like right there. Oh, that's cool. 4 steam cores? What? How did we get 4 steam cores? Do we get 2 back? No, it says 1. Have I made a mistake? I mean, the 2 infirmaries we built them. Like, we used the steam cores for them. By the way, actually, can we fit? I mean, it's great news. Maybe I don't have to watch that back. Did I do something? If there's no road here, can we fit this here? I think we maybe can. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, yes. Is it being heated, though? That's the question. Oh, it isn't. You son of a bitch. Alright. Well, let's see if we can just make a new area with its own steam hub, then. Out here, maybe. Yeah. There it is. Could probably have built... Yeah, let's just cancel real quick. I could make this fit 3, I think. Right, so like one here, one here. Ah, it doesn't fit. Actually, it's only going to fit 2 with these gathering posts in the way. I just don't feel like I have the time to dismantle them and build. If I do, yeah, let's dismantle these 2. And we'll just wait, we'll pause construction on that until these 2 are removed first. And we'll leave this on 24-hour. Alright, there we go. It's actually the workday. It's so dark it doesn't look like it, but it is technically the workday right now. For another hour. We're at full steel. So our automaton's not even working the steel. I guess we could just increase this, why not? Woo! Alright, 5 people not being treated. 136 currently being treated. And we're about to hit this pretty bad temperature drop in a moment. And then I think the infirmaries won't even be online. I don't even know why I'm bothered making these then, actually, thinking about it. Maybe they will be. Maybe they will be. I don't think so, actually. Because what do they need to be? I can't even find them. There they are. Oh, maybe they will be, actually, then. Yeah, they will be. They'll just be online. Okay, that's good, then. It is worth building them. The medical posts won't be, I don't think, but the infirmaries will. Let's get people in there. Heat it up. Should just build these everywhere to keep everybody livable. It's pretty good insulation. Alright, we're taking care of even more. And then these are being dismantled, so let's get rid of it. And then we can put down our last infirmary. I don't know where we got these steam cores from, by the way. I will have to watch that back. Actually, let's just see what happens when I dismantle one of these guys. Because I feel like we definitely got 2. Or something happened where they gave us 2. 81% on the overdrive. I don't really want to dismantle if they're working. One's working coal, but it's super inefficient. So yeah, let's just take this one off. And let's dismantle him. Not needed. Where'd he go? Oh, he might not have been there. He might have been the one refueling. Yeah, no workplace. So let's dismantle that. So it said 1 steam core. Yeah, I only went by 1. God, yeah, I'll just have to watch it back. I must have miscalculated something. I feel like we got 2 for free, but okay. Apparently not. Apparently not. So let's get rid of these buildings. More infirmaries can go here, and we'll just keep house. It's almost like a house for people, more than anything, at this point. Amazing that we had so much food as well. I can't tell if it's paused or not. I don't think it's paused. Waiting for workers. Dismantling in progress. Cool. Got another message. Mild frostbite. Someone became ill. Fear of the storm. Work ceases. Sir, most of your people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. We have to stay strong. Alright, no more work. Hope is all the way down. Discontent is pretty high, but not terrifyingly high. Keep an eye on that overdrive. We're about to hit the temperature drop where this might not even matter anymore. Yeah, so these are working as long as the overdrive is on. When I turn off the overdrive, though, they won't function, actually. I just realized that. But we'll just try and build what we can to finish it off. Oh, the coal that gets gathered actually gets left there, so we can't... Oh, that's interesting. So one more is all we can really manage. For the 30 people not being treated. Negative 150. Here we go. Woo! Feels good. So yeah, the overdrive's doing nothing for the houses, but at least right now it's keeping the... It should be keeping the medical bays online. The infirmaries, that is. Just. Like, just barely. Oh, the beacon is down. That's so sad. I was wondering what that building was there. What are we on now? 93%. We'll bring it all the way up to 98 or 99, and then that'll be it. 61 sick. Let's go up to a speed level 96, 97. Pretty close to blowing. Let's get some people in there just as a gesture. 98. Here it comes. 99. I'm bringing it to 99. Every minute counts. Oh, okay. Turn it off. Turn it off. Nothing's working now. This is it. Negative 150. No one's been treated. We have one gravely ill. If someone dies, it's on me. I can't blame anything. Dawn is on the way. God fucking speed. Everyone's out for the morning meeting, huddling together for warmth. I would not get out of the house. 647 freezing people. There's actually some people not freezing, which is kind of amazing. We're at 95%. Overdrive. Kick it in. Kick it in. Just for a minute. Bring it up to 99 again and take it down. That's what we're going to keep doing. We gotta do it. Oh, it's so tense. I wonder what time the sunrise... dawn, I guess? 8? 9? It might be 9. Oh my god, thank god. I thought that was the generator blowing up. I turned it off. The storm ends. The winds die down and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends upon the city. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Everyone's been treated. Achievements galore. I got 4 more achievements. Wow. Bad at politics, the leader, the savior. We survived. We made it. We did it. We survived the final blow. We will live. It's over. I cannot believe it's finally over. Woo! Oh my god. It did get tense towards the end. Everyone just freezing for the last, like, 30 minutes of the day. The generator just couldn't take any more. And here's our time lapse. How cool is this? We started as a formless rabble. Battered by the elements. 80 people. Disorganized. Weak. First, we decided to tighten our belts. Thin soup became our main meal, and every day was a struggle. It's true. So we adapted. People spying on each other. Brainwashing propaganda. Prisons. Oppressive gods. Yet, I fear... we have gone too far. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Order was abused. The city survived. But was it worth it? Yes. Definitely. I think so. 680 citizens, 1887, New London. Negative 30 degrees. Oh. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen, for the Frostpunk, a new home scenario on hard difficulty. I'll just check those few achievements I got at the very end there. Have more than 650 people in a city at the same time. Have over 600 population living in houses only. Yep, we got that earlier. Have more than 650 people in the city. I think I actually have to reload this. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. So we got Notting Hollow. Have over 600 population living in houses only. Finish the new home scenario with no deaths from cold, hunger, sickness, or overwork. On hard difficulty. You hear that? Not from overwork. That's called the Iron Savior. So technically, that stress, death from Haxo doesn't count. He was always going to die. Heart attack. It wasn't overwork. It's not my fault. It's not on me, damn it. What other ones did we get? Iron Man New Home. Finish the New Home scenario on hard. I got Leader. Finish the New Home scenario. I've definitely done that before, so I don't know why I just got it now. And Bad Politics. Keep every promise made during a playthrough. Oh, that's pretty good then. Bad at politics. I get it. Exactly, I didn't make promises I couldn't keep, so I kept every promise I made. I think I only ever made one promise, and we fulfilled it. And that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, we also got expats. Set up 2 outposts in 1 playthrough. So that's that is it, guys. Whew. Alright, I wanted to say thank you very much for the support on this series. I know, you know, it kind of has low views. I don't really mind that. Like I said, this channel is not monetized, so it's pretty much supported on Patreon. And the feedback, though there's not much of it, you know, there's like 10 or 12 comments per episode or whatever. I read it all, of course, and I really appreciate it. And I had a ton of fun. And I can't believe I actually did so well. I'm going to pat myself on the back. I don't care how weird that is, but I think I did really well. Despite everyone well, not everyone, despite the few comments that I was reading saying like, you should do this, you should build this. I can't believe you did that, it's so wrong. I was like, well, you know, only 7 people died. And arguably, none of it was from like terrible mismanagement anyway. But you can definitely do a no death run in this game. So I didn't perfect it. We did have 7 people die. So 5 people, I didn't get their names really, but then we had Cotton and Haxo who died. Haxo, the only patron that I recognized that died. Don't know if the 5 people that died in the workplace accident in the steel mines, I don't know if they were patrons or not. So we could go on and do other scenarios, but I think what I'll do is I'll retire this for now, and I'll probably come back and do the whatever the last autumn, which is the season. It's part of the season pass. So yeah, coming soon, season pass. So there's the rifts, and then coming soon there's going to be the last autumn, which they've put out a trailer for, which is actually really cool. So I highly recommend you go check it out. I think it comes out in late January, so maybe around then we might get to it. Worst case scenario, maybe in February. All right, thank you very much for the support on this channel and the on the video itself. If you can subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. At 1,000 subs, I'm able to actually monetize it, so I'd appreciate if people did that, because it would help me out a lot. All right, thank you very much. I can't say I'll see you in the next one because it's over. So, see ya.